In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 Rocket League movement mechanics. Enjoy. Okay, so what's up everybody? This is my 3rd time recording this. So first mechanic we're going to be learning is the wave dash mechanic. So wave dashes, pretty simple, pretty useful. Most used in pro play. I just want to say, maybe if you learn all of these mechanics, maybe you'll end up being the next Jstn or something. I don't know. There's no proof that it doesn't work, so you never know, right? So wave dash is pretty simple. You just pull your joystick back, or you hold S, and you front flip, right as your back wheels touch the ground. That's about it, really. As you can see, I'm using it right here. Going to try and make this video relatively quick. So I'm going to tell you a few different ways to use it. Let's say you're dribbling the ball, you're pushing the ball towards their net, they're in the net. They're challenging you, you can do this and maybe cut the ball off. Of course, probably not that close to their net. So this is another way you can use it. You can just wave dash off the wall like that. It will keep your momentum off the wall. Whereas if you were to go down and you're supersonic, as you can see, you lose all that momentum, or a lot of it. But if you jump down while you're supersonic, you still will lose momentum, but you will inevitably gain more momentum than you were to just drive down the wall. So anyway, that's about it for the wave dash. Let's move on to the next mechanic. So that's about it for that wave dash mechanic, but I wanted to say a few things. So first off, wave dashes are not used in every single situation. It is not good to use it over a standard flip. Wave dashes are usually only used after when you get bumped to keep your momentum, or just to get out of a situation, or to stay down on the ground and recover quick. So anyway, let's get on to the next mechanic. Alright, so next mechanic, it is the chain dash mechanic. So this also can be considered the Infinidash mechanic, but there's another mechanic in this list that is called the Infinidash. So I'm not really going to bother calling it the Infinidash. So to do the chain dash, you just air roll a little bit, air roll diagonally down a little bit, and you just go back and forth. Or you can also do just one direction, but it's a lot less useful, since as you can see, you're just going one direction and it's not as controllable. Doing it back and forth, you know, it can be pretty useful in games and 1v1s. This mechanic is pretty useful in 1v1s, not really out of 1v1s though, unfortunately. So if someone's shooting on your net like this, and you're all the way back in their net, say you just tried to do an air drill or something, they're about to shoot it again like this, you can block it. Obviously not that soft, but you can definitely recover from it in time to stop it. And when you're all the way over here and the ball's all the way at your net, grabbing the boost, flipping it a bunch, and then by the time you get back, you probably have like 30 boosts or something. So that's about it for this mechanic. Not much else to say. Wait, hold on. Let me go for a ground pinch here. Okay. Boom! That's a broken sound barrier. Anyway, well, enjoy the next mechanic. So this is one of the most useless mechanics in the game. What should we call it? Hold on. We'll cut to the next part while I think of a name. What name? Maybe the Drunken Drift? No. Well, I couldn't really think of a good name for it, so we're just gonna call it the Sideways Wheelie. So yeah, you just tornado spin, you do a side flip, then you tornado spin into it. tornado spinning left, which is arrow left, and joystick right. You want to just hold your joystick right, let go of arrow though, otherwise you'll do that. If you're doing arrow right, which I can't really do, you just want to hold your joystick left. So that's it for this mechanic. It's not really useful, so I'm not going to say any tips on it. Anyway, let's move on to the next mechanic. Alright, so this is the fourth mechanic. This is what's called a speed flip. So a speed flip is one of the hardest mechanics in the game. Not many GCs can do it. There's actually a decent amount of SSLs that can't do it. Even though I'm not GC, I've definitely seen my fair share of streamers not be able to do it. So to do this mechanic, what you gotta do is front flip like this, but you want to add an arrow to it, so it's a side flip, and you want to pull your joystick down immediately right after you end up doing the motion, and you want to hold arrow while you are flipping. Now this mechanic can be used in kickoffs, which I'll add a training pack in the description and on screen, so that way you can train for it. It's made by Musty. In that training pack, you can try and perfect the speed flip. You're the exact distance away from the ball that you can practice until you've actually learned it. So once you can hit the ball on that training pack, once you're able to hit the ball on that first one, that means you're pretty much ready. And that's really about it for the mechanic. To give a little bit of a description to it, this is the fastest flip in the entire game. You can't get faster than this, at least to my knowledge. You can do it right, you can do it left. Both ways work just as well. So, anyway, let's get on to the fifth and final mechanic. So, this last one, it's a bit useless. By a bit, I mean completely useless. Although there is one use for it, it's pretty much useless. So, basically, you just... Wow, I actually got that first try. Well, basically you just do this against the wall. You just spam jump. You arrow left or right, depending on which wall you're on. And you just keep doing this, keep holding the arrow. And then you keep doing that. You just keep, like, hugging the wall, basically, and you keep doing that. It doesn't give you any momentum, really. It's been used in one pro game, but even then, it wasn't really needed. It just kind of was funny looking. I mean, you can jump off the wall, like up here, and take it. But if you want to do this in an actual game, which I don't really understand why you would, besides to flex, you can just go against this little lip on the wall. Keep dashing like this. And it's basically just a sideways wave dash, but against the wall really, really fast. If you look at my keyboard and mouse overlay, as you can see, I'm spamming it pretty fast. I'm just not getting a good setup, so I'm not really going to bother getting one, since I got a good example earlier. But anyways, that's about it for the entire video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like so that way this does better in the YouTube algorithm. Then maybe drop a subscribe to encourage me to make more videos. And then leave a comment for video ideas, which I will probably end up using, as long as I don't get one before then. Anyway, hope you did enjoy. Hope you had a happy New Year's. At the moment, I'm recording on New Year's Eve, so hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve party, even though this whole virus thing kind of ruined a lot of the parties and stuff. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!